very first time, I strongly suggest that you take a sip of water, which is what we do when the witness is disturbed. And please do not think that I'm going to try and trap you with a clever question. I will not do that with you, since you are, in effect, an impartial witness. I want to reveal you to the public in all your beauty and in the full glory of your college education. I am your friend. It appears from your narration recently that you were deeply disturbed by the visit of Mr. Banal. Is that a correct impression?
Yes,
You
Your
were
Honor.
so disturbed that you went on a round of talks from one superior officer of the bank to another. Isn't that so?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you had reason to be, because I think even only subconsciously, you remembered that you and he were talking about a foreign currency deposit. You are talking about a foreign currency deposit that did not belong to him. Is that why you were disturbed?
I was disturbed, Your Honor, because apparently this person was holding what seemed like a bank document, which was supposed to be
Absolutely confidential, yes. So you're putting it in another way, but more or less we have reached the same conclusion. And maybe even only in your subconscious you remembered, maybe during your seminar or orientation as a bank manager, that under the law called Instituting a Foreign Currency Deposit System in the Philippines, Section 8, which is entitled Secrecy of Foreign Currency Deposits, provides that all foreign currency deposits, etc., are hereby declared as and considered of an absolutely confidential nature, and, except upon the written permission of the depositor, in no instance shall foreign currency deposits be examined, inquired, or looked into by any person. I think that, as a college graduate, it was impressed in your mind that even if a person merely asks a question about a foreign currency deposit that does not belong to him, he's already violating the law. Would you say that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Because the law is very, very strict. It says, Section 8, Secrecy of Foreign Currency Deposits. These deposits are of an absolutely confidential in nature and, except upon the written permission of the depositor, in no instance, that's the law speaking, in no instance shall foreign currency deposits be examined, inquired into. Inquired into. The law even prohibits any person from asking any question. Inquired into or looked into by any person, government official, bureau of office, etc. So the prohibition is absolute. Even any ordinary person, without showing any motive or fraudulent intention, the minute he walks into a bank and asks about a foreign currency deposit from the branch manager's head should already resound with bells and whistles, because the law prohibits you not only from giving information, but even the person or the visitor from asking about it. I think that was the reason for your unease after the departure of your guest, and you were correct, because under Section 10 penal provisions, any willful violation of this act or any regulation by the Monetary Board shall subject the offender upon conviction to imprisonment of not less than 1 year nor more than 5 years, or a fine. So I have raised this question with you just to assure you, since you look so miserable there on the witness stand, that what you are doing was completely correct. You are acting pursuant exactly to the language of the law, unlike a lawmaker who, although a lawmaker, was already a lawbreaker. I do not wish for you to answer this question. That is my personal view as a lawyer and as a judge here in this court. Perhaps people should read the law more carefully, particularly when they're entrusted with making the law. And may I say there is a similar provision with the domestic currency deposit law. Now, I'm no longer going to ask you a question. I will just make a manifestation. I'm no longer talking to you. I would like to manifest to my honorable and distinguished colleagues in the impeachment court according to the timeline I have tried to draw, Mr.